Welcome back to the show, Cooking with Manual Focus, and today we're going to be making a bussin' recipe, biscuits and gravy. So you already know what we got to do. We got to get you in that breakfast game. But before we do, I just want to give a big shout out, big props, a big thank you to you, the subscribers and viewers of this channel. Without you, we wouldn't be able to make it to 2,000 subscribers and over 100,000 views. So big thank you to you. But without further ado, let's get down to this workstation and focus on this recipe.
Let's get you into the breakfast game. So we got some flour, we got some baking powder, and a little bit of salt. Now we're gonna give this thing a mix. Now here's the key to making some absolutely fantastic biscuits, is your ingredients have to be cold. So I put my bowl in the refrigerator. Also, I got some frozen butter, and you don't want that butter to melt on you when you start working with it, so go with frozen butter. Now we just putting that flour mixture and that butter together. I got some almost frozen milk, and then we gonna mix this dough until it becomes like a loose dough. Now they do say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so you want to start your day off right, and then you want to start your day off with a bussin' recipe, something that you're going to enjoy. If you in the right mood to start the day off, then you in the game. So you want to make sure that all your surface areas are floured and generously floured, because you're still going to be working with a dough that's going to be on the wet side. So now we just placing our dough on the bowl and then flouring our hands, because we're gonna start working with this dough. Now what I'm doing here is just forming a loose ball and then patting it down. And now I'm bringing out my rolling pin again. Make sure that your rolling pin is also floured, and then we're gonna roll this dough out. And you want to roll your dough out until it becomes about a 1/4 inch thick, and then you're gonna fold that dough. Now this is gonna create those layers in your biscuits. So now you're gonna go back and you're gonna roll your dough out, and then you're gonna fold it again. And then you can repeat these steps however many times that you want to. In this recipe here, I did this about 7 times where I just rolled and fold. And then after that, now you're gonna make sure that you got your cookie cutter or biscuit cutter. I didn't have either, so I just used a 3-inch surface cup, and then just made me some nice shaped biscuits right there. And then sometimes, man, it's all about using what you have. Now we're gonna place these bad boys in the oven and let these bad boys get golden brown. Take them out. And as you can see, that first biscuit there may not look perfect, but it's gonna be perfectly in my stomach. Now we're going in with some melted butter and basting the top of these biscuits, because you don't want no dry biscuits on the top, right? You don't want that flour. So just put your little bit of butter, then put it on a cooling rack and let this thing sit and rest while you're making this absolutely delicious gravy. So now let's get to this gravy. So we're using a Jimmy Dean pork sausage, and we're gonna brown the sausage. And you know what I love, absolutely love about cooking, is because you can tweak any recipe to your palate. So whatever you like, you can take away, and then you can also add some additional ingredients and make it your own. That's the beauty of cooking at home. Now you don't want to overcook your sausage, because your sausage is going to continue to cook throughout the process. Now we're going to introduce flour. This flour is going to help thicken up this gravy, along with the the reduction of the milk that we're going to introduce a little bit later. So once you got all the flour incorporated, we're going to add a little bit of butter, and then cook that butter and that flour. Now we're introducing our milk. This is 1 cup of milk, and I got this on a medium heat. And now we're going to introduce some of our seasoning. So I'm going in with some garlic powder. I got a little bit of onion powder, and then I'm hitting it with some red chili flakes. And then we're going to introduce our 2nd cup of milk. And this is going to be an absolutely fantastic gravy. Now we're not done with the seasoning, so hold on, hang on. Now we're going in with a little bit of parsley and some black pepper. You cannot go wrong with black pepper. It's going to elevate, the taste and the flavor in whatever you're cooking. and then it's not going to be, you know, overpowering. It's just going to give you a little hint of flavor. So now I'm going back in with a little bit more of black pepper, and then we're giving this bad boy, you know, a little mix. And then here's the key to cooking. You got to make sure that you're tasting whatever you're cooking. So now I know that I need to add a little bit of salt, and now it's ready to go. And then there you have it. Got some biscuits and gravy, man. Get your nice little presentation going. Put a little bit of parsley on the top. Then I got you in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Biscuits and gravy. And you already know we got to get that taste test in. There you go right there. Cheers. And that's absolutely delicious. I'm gonna go in for another bite of this, man. And that's absolutely fantastic. If you're new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. And I thank you guys for already subscribing already. 2,000 subscribers again. Thank you. Thank you. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys later, because you already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to smash into this biscuits and gravy. We'll see you guys later. Peace.